Welcome back to Set and Save, episode 2. We're continuing the series of Help Beyond. What you got for me today, my boy? What you got?
Hey, hello guys. Welcome back to Health Beyond. Today we're gonna be talking about gaining and losing weight. So basically, we're gonna tell you guys from both parties our perspective about gaining and losing weight. So basically, how to lose it and how to gain it. So we're gonna tell you,
Interesting topic.
yeah, we're gonna tell you guys how we are right now and how we're trying to get to it, or how to stay the way we are.
And believe it or not, struggling with it too.
Struggling. So we're bringing you to the party. Welcome.
We're in, my boys. We in. So what you got?
So people think that losing and gaining weight has to do only with you eating and eating less and
working out more, burning more than you eat, yada yada.
Or eating more just to gain weight, but it has a health thing to it. You got to be healthy to it, right?
Oh, of course.
Meaning that a lot of people are trying to be bulk, but then they eating a lot of crap, which goes wrong with their body.
Even though that might technically work in their objective because the numbers game is true. If you with losing or gaining weight, if your maintenance calories is 2,200 and you eat 1,000 calories worth of McDonald's, you're still going to lose weight, but that doesn't mean you're eating good.
Right. That's true. They think that a lot of times when it comes to skinny people too, they think that it's just
we
are. Look at us.
We part of that group, unfortunately. Yeah. We're in.
So a lot of time there's a myth to it too. That I've come to the conclusion that people say that too much, and it's not always true. That when you get to a certain age, well, it is somewhat true that when you get to a certain age, you get to have like a belly fat. You know what I mean? Like when you're skinny, you get to a certain age and you get that belly fat that can't go away. What do you think about that?
Low key, man. I think that's just people being lazy. Because, like I mentioned last episode, your metabolism doesn't start dropping until you're 70. So men that are in their 50s that were naturally skinny and they got a bit of a belly, there are other factors. The guy's metabolism did not go down. According to studies, the same metabolism in your 50s and 60s, same one you have when we're in your 20s.
All right.
Men and women alike, by the way. That's studies for men and women. So do with that information what you will. So, there's a lot of different factors. Is he drinking?
Right.
Do you know what has more calorie than food? Beer. Alcohol.
True.
Bro just decided to he just gave up. Gaining weight. Belly fat.
Become that uncle.
Exactly.
That Spanish uncle with big belly. Hey, I'm a beer. What happened to my beer? Sit down with that big belly, and it's like when you're gonna lose it. You've been pregnant for 9 months now, or since I was like in puberty, and now I'm just grown, and you're still pregnant. When you gonna lose that belly? You feel me?
Bro said Uncle's pregnant.
Uncle been pregnant for the longest now. When are you gonna make that happen? You feel me? No shame. I'm not trying to throw shade, none of that, but it's just
Cap. You were throwing shade real quick. That's Cap. You were throwing a good amount of shade.
But it's the truth.
True.
When are you gonna lose it?
Well, hey, I'm gonna give you the real reason. A lot of them just gave up.
Yeah.
A lot of them just gave up. I can't say that for my family because both from my mom and my dad's side, extremely active. So
I could see that.
Extremely active. So I had never seen my grandpa with a belly. I never seen my uncle with a belly. I never seen my dad with a belly. I never seen my mom with a belly. I never seen anybody with a belly. We were all of us are just active people.
So do you think that
And that plays a part. That plays a part.
Yeah, that plays a part.
Which also that proved my point in the whole metabolism shebang. My mom is in her mid-50s. And she's killing it. People think she's in her 40s. You believe it?
That's crazy though.
People think she's in her 40s. and she thinks she looks bad. I'm like, girl, you tricking people into thinking that you were in your 40s.
Well,
She killing it, in my personal opinion. Granted,
mhm,
that's the only one that matters because I'm the youngest son, so it's like a personal preference. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Personal preference. But like, dude, I see my dad in Brazil doing whatever it is he's doing. He's not getting. Do you believe my dad called me asking me how to gain weight?
Really?
And he's in his mid 60s.
What?
He asked me how to gain weight. I looked at him like, Dad, I'm in the same boat. I don't know how to help you.
That's crazy
I'm
because
trying to figure that out too.
a lot of people are trying to get to where he at right now, and I think the reason why you guys have such a good thing going for yourself when it comes to being active, that's the reason why you guys are able to keep your body lean. Uh, the other reason why I think is the main reason. I mean, the main thing for you is swimming.
For me, you think?
Yeah, for you and your mom.
Well, actually, sort of. My mom does a little. I don't know about. I think for now she's doing a lot more running as opposed to swimming.
Mm-hmm.
But me, I won't lie to you. I hate swimming.
Mm,
Any chance I get to run, I run.
right.
To the point where I got my 2 mile record on soft sand to 14 minutes. That's a
Mm.
7 minute mile on sand.
Oh, that's cool. So, uh,
So that's me. That's me. That's me.
that's
That's
just
me.
you. So when it
That's
comes
me.
to drinking, uh,
Drinking or eating?
drinking is a thing too. Drinking and eating could be bad and good, depends on what you're drinking or what you're
I know, of course.
eating.
Like we just mentioned before, beer belly.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, why do you think people have a beer belly? Because that causes a lot of calories to come on in and just do their thing.
Yeah.
But honestly, dude, like also what needs to happen is on top of like the food, the calorie intake, all that beautiful shenanigans that we call horrendous math.
Mm,
Habits. What do people do on a regular basis? Do they sit around on the couch all day?
true.
Or do they eat a lot but also no, or do they not eat enough and drink a lot of beer?
Mm,
Or just drink in general?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Because I don't know if you know this, alcohol pulls water out of your system. It dehydrates you.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know if you knew that one, but alcohol dehydrates you.
Right.
So is that a factor? You got habit, you got food, you have a lot of things that encompass the whole shenanigans, right? Now, when it comes to men like you and I, well, just, you know.
If I'm being honest with you, with me being the way I am too, I think one thing that I used to do a lot, which I stopped doing a long time
Okay,
ago,
okay, okay, okay.
it's like
What
I
is it?
didn't think it would work for that until when I went and did the blood test and they were talking to me and they told me that yeah, that's one of the main reasons why you the way you are. You're not fat or gain any fat like that. One thing I used to do is in the morning, bro.
What did you do?
So lemon water, right?
Ooh,
And put salt in it. I used to do it just because I think that that would just clear my skin. Well, it worked, but
it
why
did.
cuss? Well, really, I mean, it kind of helped me, but I would do that early in the morning without eating anything. First thing first. Yeah, just water, put lemon in it, put salt water, but it has to be like the real salt, not just the regular one.
No wonder you were
Sea salt.
119. No
Yeah,
wonder.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's why.
if y'all don't know this, I might be light. The lowest I've ever gotten was 135. This dude, 119. I don't know if y'all know this, but for a guy of his stature, 119 pounds is severely underweight. That is
Mm-hmm.
what we call a problem. That's
Mm-hmm.
what we call a problem. That's what this dude. That's what this guy over here. He was pulling shenanigans.
Yeah, so I would do that early in the morning without drinking. Another thing I would do is I would eat around the time that I'm gonna work out, because that's when I lose weight. Like once you eat, the time you go work out around that time, whatever that you done it,
Hmm.
you lose that. You don't keep that in your body. So just like you said earlier, if you just sit down after eating or drinking beer, you're only gonna get bigger. But once you go to the gym or and you eat
You want to know
around
why?
that time, you lose it.
Yeah, but you want to know why?
Mm.
because when you don't work out and you eat, your body doesn't burn what's in the battery, so then it stores it. Hence the belly fat. That's just your body's way of saying, "Oh, we have energy to spare."
Right. Right.
But then when you're active and you're constantly using that battery, there is no storage. Which is why we always skinny, because we're constantly eating our battery. We're constantly using our battery to the point where there's no storage.
Yeah, even if we eat like a full meal a day, like 2 full meal, we're still gonna lose it.
We're still gonna lose it because we got to do our freaking 2 mile runs. We got to do all this. We got to do all that.
Yeah,
And
man.
it's like,
And it's like most of the time we do that around the time that we, you know, working out. And for you, whenever you're going to break, guess what you're going to be doing? Go back to the same thing that you was doing. You took a break, you ate, but still you're gonna use it. Use it later on, and that's energy that you using. Another thing that's good is when it comes to eating fat, there are good and bad fat.
saturated and unsaturated fats.
Yeah. So the good fat, I call it. For the good fat, it's avocado. Avocados are good for you because once you eat it, you get that good fat. It stays.
I'm pretty sure peanuts are one of them too.
Peanut.
Any like nuts. No,
Yeah,
diddy.
I ate a lot of I ate a lot of peanut, bruh. I don't know. It's
That
just
you know what you and I need to do to gain weight? Peanut butter.
man, I can't tell you how much time I be
Bro,
spending eating peanuts.
peanut butter. That's the secret, man. Honestly, peanut butter.
Yeah,
To gain weight, peanut butter.
Yeah. So those are the things I'll eat in. And after doing that, the water with lemon and salt in it early in the morning, wait a couple times. Sometimes I won't do that. I would just drink green tea. Green tea help a lot too. But
But the thing is, you're drinking all that with no food in your belly.
with no food, and that's what helped. That's what helped me lose all those weight. But I regret that later on.
I mean, yeah. What weight is there to lose on you? Look at you.
Yeah, but now I'm probably be 130 now, which is crazy. Yeah, which is crazy now.
Which
So
for you is still low.
it's still low, but
Still low.
we there. So with me losing those weight and doing all those things, I kind of learned from it when I did the blood test. I'm like, damn, you didn't tell me I was doing all those things. I didn't even know in life you would need that. So I said to myself, why not just share it to a couple of people? I shared it to one of my friends that was like, 185, 190. Came to find out after doing it for like a month, he went down to 150. Yeah.
But let me tell you something. You and I, we cannot afford to go down to that.
No, I'm not. I'm never gonna do that no more. So for you guys who want to lose weight or be lean, you can try that for at least a month. And another thing is when it comes to breakfast, don't eat too much early in the morning. Eat something little like fruits, and then wait until after 12. Then you can eat anything, and then make sure that you're active. And when you're eating, eat around the time that you're gonna train or work out, because then you could lose it and not gain too much. And when you're eating fat, don't eat the bad one. Eat the good fat that will stay and
Now let me give you an example real
energy.
Quick. For sure. Well, let me give you another example of bad fats.
Mm-hmm.
Oil. Like fried food. Fried chicken. Fried chicken. Fried chicken.
Chicken fried rice.
Chicken fried rice. Chicken lau mein.
Right. Oh man. We are bad. Yeah, man.
Why'd you say it like that though? What's that? Chicken fried rice?
That's what we used to say in high school. Me and them other boys. We will make fun of it, but then we still love eating it though.
It's good.
It tastes good.
Bro say, chicken fried rice?
Chicken fried rice.
Now, but also one thing that I want to add to this sleep schedule. If y'all think it doesn't do anything, it does everything.
Like we mentioned in the first part of this, sleeping is the biggest thing ever when it comes to our body. Biggest thing ever.
You want to gain weight like me? eat before you go to bed. Apparently, that's the big secret to gain weight. Which, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I was completely clueless. I had no clue. I didn't know. I didn't know. Go eat right before you sleep, apparently. And that's the advice that doctors give to people that want to lose weight. Don't eat right before you go to sleep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, so you just flip it. Eat
Yeah.
before you go to sleep to gain weight. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. So if you're trying to be lean,
Or just
stop
lose weight
being
in general.
and just
Because
lose weight in general. Stop doing the things that will get you fat. So do your research on how to, gain muscle. Well, not gain muscles, but gain more weight
and
and
lose
whatever
weight.
that is,
And lose weight, vice
and
versa.
lose weight and whatever that you find, work with that. That will help you out. And when it comes to workout, oh my God, the most basic things can help you. Stop trying to do all those extra stuff that you think, okay, all right, you did the best thing because you saw that on social media and you want to try it out. No, just do the basic thing that you
Two
usually
words.
do.
2 words. Say it with me now. Be
Be simple
active.
and be active.
Be simple. Be active. 2 words. Be simple. Be active. Because, like, for example, one thing that I really want y'all to understand is the concept of your muscles atrophying. That
Mm-hmm.
happens. If you don't lose, no, if you don't use a certain muscle, you lose it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend of mine who does Uber and he doesn't work out, nothing. He just lives in the car. He walks with a limp. He spends so much time in the car to the point where he has to go back to walking his mile before he can even think about doing anything else. And I'm like, my boy, your muscles are starting to atrophy. That's a problem.
That
No,
is.
no, no, no good. By the time you do that, by the time you're 60, you're dead.
What they're gonna hit you with, and I hate when people say that, is we're gonna die anyway.
Oh, my favorite. Oh, but I don't got time for it. Make time.
Like, what would you say that? You feel me? You gotta care. Most of the time, we think that our body is just our own, and forget that it's a temple for the Most High.
100%. It's a temple for God, It's like God sent his spirit through Jesus for that entire point to take care of everything. I love it when people are like, oh, yeah, I believe in God. I'm like, good. You're reading your Bible? Cool, 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 cool. Oh, and I just love when they use this verse. They're like, yes, the Bible says it, by the way. There's a verse that says, yes, physical training is good, but
Mm-hmm.
spiritual training is better. I'm like, yeah, true. But there
Mm-hmm.
comes a point where you can't train your spirit if your body's dead.
Mm-hmm.
You can't.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be a temple for the Holy Spirit. The temple's dead.
Just imagine, right? You're trying to praise in church, but you can't move your body because you're too big, or you
Or
can't
or
walk because you're too skinny.
or my favorite can't worship for 5 minutes and you start heaving
Yeah,
because your heart ain't good.
yeah, because your heart isn't good. So that,
Men like him and I, we can preach for hours.
oh my God,
We
we can go for hours
could
and
go for
hours and
hours, bro.
hours without stopping. We don't have no problem with that. That's us having stamina and enough energy because we eat a lot. You might think that we don't eat a lot,
My
and that's why we
coworker, my coworker
look
thinks
like
I have a
this,
food addiction. My coworker thinks I have a food addiction. When he finds out I only eat 1 meal a day because I'm doing too much and I got no money.
bro. Bro, look. When I say that eating and drinking sometimes, like when people think that, okay, I'm gonna eat less and try to see if I'm gonna lose weight and I'm gonna work out more. Like, huh? So where you gonna get that energy from? Is my thing.
Well, it depends on what you eat.
But that's what I'm trying to say. You gotta be healthy with what you're eating.
I know for sure, but
Gotta be healthy with it.
the thing is, you ever heard of a sugar dip or like a sugar high?
Mm-mm.
So it's like what we're talking about. Your body, no matter what you eat, converts it to energy. Correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Turns into glucose, energy for your cells. Bada bing, bada boom.
Mm-hmm.
When you don't eat energy that lasts, like for example, potatoes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You eat potatoes, you could probably eat like two, and you're already filled, belly full, and you got energy for hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then when that energy dips, it dips at a slow rate. so then you don't get that energy crash. For example, if you eat three Big Macs, you turn into the Flash for like an hour, but then next thing you know, you want to take a nap after 30 minutes after that sugar crash because you ain't got no energy because of the dip, because that was bad energy. That come from saturated fats and not unsaturated fats. That was bad energy. What you put in your body was not good. Sure, it gave you that sort of like high, but then that once the energy was gone,
That's it.
you were done. That's it. Game over.
So
So it's like what you eat matters. You're gonna get a good amount of energy from anything you eat, but that doesn't make that good amount of energy good. So you really have to be careful what you eat. Potatoes are perfect.
yeah.
The less you process any food, the better.
Yeah, right.
Because potatoes, fries, and chips all come from potatoes, but you lose a lot of what's healthy. You lose the fibers, you lose the energy, you lose a lot when you start cutting down everything.
That's true. And drinking soda plays a big part too.
Pause.
Even if you drink soda, it's
I
like
do, unfortunately. Is a good no. Do I care? Also no.
you don't, which eventually you're gonna
Have to.
have to. You have to. One thing I say is the earlier you care about it, the better it is for your body.
For sure.
And I found that out the hard way. And I started taking it serious, and that's why I'm saying this today, letting
Also,
you guys know what it takes and what you need and what you need to listen to, because I would hate it for someone else to want to have what we have, but because they're not hearing or listening the right thing from other people, they just stay in the same spot, you know. And I believe that once you hear our story and what we're talking about, that you're gonna start doing it, and you believe that, and it will happen. Eventually, it will happen. Like me, like I said earlier, what I did, I bet you, if anyone goes out there and try that, thank me later though. All I'm gonna ask you to do is just subscribe and watch our videos. That's it. But to be honest with you, go try it out and work out. Make sure that when you eat around the time that you're working out. You're gonna be set. You're gonna be set. Trust me,
100%.
100%. And eating plays a big part when it comes to eating healthy and eating bad. Like we just said earlier, just make sure you eat healthy too. You can't just, you know, eat everything and think that you're gonna just get to that point. No, eat healthy. A lot of fruits will help too. If you can get
That's
that watermelon,
that is healthy sugars. That's the good sugar. That's
good
what you need.
sugar.
Good
Yes,
sugar.
good sugar. You need that. You need those
That's
watermelon, orange will help too, and kiwi. Man, I didn't know.
also fun fact. Fun fact. I did not know this.
Mm.
Doesn't matter if the most natural juice ever. The moment you juice a fruit, you lose the fibers, you lose all the vitamins, you lose everything, and all you get is the sugar.
That's correct.
Granted, is it good sugar? Yes, but it's sugar nonetheless. So you're losing all the vitamins, you're losing all the amino acids. So eat the fruits as fruits. You still get the sugar, but that sugar is balanced out by the amino acids, the vitamin B, C, A, whatever there is, the entire list, the whole shebang.
Right.
And then you don't lose out on, watch this, the fibers. That also maintains your energy. So
Right.
that's important information, which is ironic coming from me because I don't eat fruit at all. That is ironic
I'm the
coming
one
from
that
me.
eat the fruits.
So that's good for him and good for y'all if y'all eat fruits at all. But
Mhm.
yeah, even if it doesn't matter if you buy it from freaking Walmart, the passion fruit juice, or if you go home, cut up your oranges, juice it, and drink it like that. The moment you make it a juice, you lose all the good things that make the fruit the fruit. You lose all of it.
That's correct.
I had a. I'm like, what? When I found that out, I honestly had a fit. I was like, what? So what's the point of having juice then?
That's true.
What's the point of having juice then?
Yeah, right. That's true. But again, when it comes to fruit, we were never meant to just put them in a drink and drink them. Well, we created that, which I think it's good. It tastes good anyway. You feel me? So why not? But what I found out is when I was eating the fruit, it did more good than when I actually go to the store and buy the juice
Oh no, for
than
sure.
the fruit.
But like even if you go to Walmart, buy a watermelon and make a watermelon juice
No,
yourself at
no, of
home,
course, of course.
you lose all of it. Either so it doesn't matter if you buy like the Welch's bottled processed crap or if you make it from home. It doesn't matter. The moment that fruit is turned into a fruit juice, you lose all the good stuff.
Let me tell you something real quick.
You lose all the good stuff, which
So you know that when you make a bowl, when you go to Publix and then you see a bowl that has like all different type of fruit in it.
yeah, the fruit bowls.
Oh my God, this is the best thing ever.
but
But one thing you gotta pay attention to, you could go to McDonald's and get get a burger and a fry for under $5, like a McChicken and a fry for under $5. But those will give you a lot of calories, right? But get a bowl, and those bowl we have watermelon and just what's it called, orange and all those good things in it, just in a small package, in a small freaking little bowl, right? Small thing that I could end in just 2 seconds, right? This thing costs more than the freaking fries in the burger. It's like, why? This small little thing that I'm eating costs like at least $9.
And you know what's crazy? If you make that same bowl at home, it's not going to cost you $3.
Exactly.
It's not going to cost you $3.
So if you want to save money, make it from home. And that's all we had for you guys today.
Make it from home, y'all. Meal prep. Stay active. And honestly, my personal perspective, just get out and do something.
Yeah, be active, man.
Be active. Get out and do something.
And
Do something with your life.
crap.
Stop being lazy.
Yeah.
Get your butt up and do something. But yeah, that's all what we got for you today. One thing I want to add, we planning something. Hopefully we can get it out by episode 5. But no spoilers. Hopefully by episode 5 we got this launcher ready to go. And that will be all from me, from my boy. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you of health and beyond.